Welcome back to another episode of the Bouncing Potatoes podcast. I am your host again this week, even though it technically shouldn't be me, but my name's Osandha. With me, I have
Ethan.
Alright, so this man really making me host the podcast after I just worked 11 hours today. That's just cold. I've been home for a total of...
I will be hosting the podcast today. Welcome back to the Bouncing Potatoes. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see. Whatchamacallit? Okay, yes, current events. There's some big news, guys. Big news. There was an election this past week where Ohio passed marijuana legalization.
Wow. Not where I expected you to go with that.
I know, right? And let's see what other big news there was this week. Yes, I got a big paycheck. I'm a rich man, thanks to LAUSD and its unions. Yes. Osandha got a big paycheck too. We both got a raise. That's right.
Yes, we did. The strike is over. I'm really surprised that you didn't lead with that.
Oh, yes, I keep forgetting that the actor strike is over. It's gone on for so long that I forgot about it. The actor strike is over, and the Marvels is out, and the low-key season finale is out. So if you have Disney Plus or like Marvel movies, check them out. I saw them both today. They're fantastic.
Or if you like Brie Larson, because Brie Larson's pretty alright. She's pretty alright.
But if you like Aman Vellani's personality, then go see it.
Who is that?
She's Miss Marvel. I'll get into the TV show, but yeah, fantastic because of her. Because she has an A+ personality. She's so energetic.
Wow. Okay.
Look her up. Aman, IMAN Vellani, VELLANI.
I'll do that a little later.
Did you do it?
No, I'll do it a little.
You could have been done by now.
I'll do it later. Later.
Let me share my screen.
How am I going to see her person? No, don't share your screen. It makes it a hassle to edit. It makes it such a hassle to edit.
Okay.
So anyway, yes, I will say the Marvel's TV show, Marvel's movie, whatever it is, it looked really good, which is rare for me because I am not a big superhero.
You want to see it? I'll see it again.
We'll see. Probably not. I am gonna watch Spider-Verse.
I saw it in a nice Dolby theater. It was very nice.
All right. Besides that, guys, the only other current event that I really want to talk about.
Also, don't forget Avatar: The Last Airbender. The trailer came out today. That's gorgeous.
Can we talk about trailers for a second? Let's talk about trailers for a second. Trailers. This trend really took place maybe like 5-10 years ago when trailers started to put way too much of the damn film in the trailer. They basically show the beginning, they show the middle, and they show basically the end. It's ridiculous. It just, instead of making me want to watch movies, it turned me, I already didn't really watch movies. It turned me off from movies in general just because of how ridiculous. It's like I watched the whole thing in the trailer. Let's stick to 30-second trailers, guys. Instead of these massive...
That's what we call a teaser.
Yes, let's do teasers rather than trailers. Teasers actually get me into the film and lead me.
You don't know what the story is about.
That's why you watch the film.
There's 3 types of trailers. There's a teaser trailer, there's a story trailer, and there's an action trailer. That's how it works.
I think we need to cut the story trailer, bro. Or at least make it shorter. At least make it shorter. 2.5.
You can do a trailer without giving the general idea of what's happening.
Yes. Don't tell me who the villain is, and then also show it's just ridiculous. It's like you can. I take it back. Let me know who the villain is. That's not a big deal. But don't show me the villain's climax. All right. His final big moment in the trailer. That's so stupid.
Yeah, I guess that's no good. No good.
So it's just a little mini rant. That's why I actually, you know what I did, guys? I stopped watching trailers about 10 years ago. unless I'm forced to in the theater, which I don't go to in the first place really that often, or unless like someone sends it to me that I'm like, oh, okay. But also, here's the thing: merchandise for a lot of films also spoils the film. Like How to Train Your Dragon 3. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. How to Train Your Dragon 3. Toothless and the Light Fury have babies. The merchandise spoiled that because Funko Pops of the babies were coming out before the film even came out. Don't do that, man. That's
now,
so...
see, that one's a little harder. Because, on the merchandising, they have to do those... They make those contracts out like a year before so they can make it. So that one's a little harder. So unless the movie gets pushed or something. But because a lot of those, not even being shorts, but a lot of those things leak online because of people take pictures of something like being shipped. Okay. That one's a little harder.
All right. See, this is trailer. Yeah. I appreciate the different perspective on things, okay? I will agree with Ethan then. However, I will say don't start selling them in stores at least until movie starts. Yeah. That is the only caveat there. Yeah. So the only other real current event to talk about, at least that I think is going to be Joe Smith's wife, and I apologize, I don't know her name off the top of my head. Joe Smith was a former number 1 pick in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Oh, Christian's not here, so we can talk about it. So his wife, Joe found out his wife was doing OnlyFans behind his back. All right. And from my understanding, because I kind of looked at the articles, mostly I've just heard radio stations talk about this, but his wife was a porn star before she married Joe or whatever. Uh-huh. So she was doing OnlyFans behind his back, and then she also recently had an interview where she said that she has a low body count. Her personal body count is low. Her professional body count is high. So she was establishing a distinction in between them. And the radio host, this is on Power 106, which I gotta give them a shout out. Really good radio station, and I don't say that too often.
I used to like them. Why did I stop listening to them when Big Boy moved to 92.3?
I did like Big Boys as well.
I like Power 106. I still like them.
Power 106 is really cool because there's no central figure, so it's really a collaborative experience, and it's really cool. And so that's why I like Power 106. They were just talking about how it doesn't work like that. So my question was going to be, do you feel like if you were a porn star or something, would you have that distinction between personal...
Well, difficult because on the body, in terms of physical toll, your body takes one. But I can see what she's doing because one's just like working, there's no emotional... You can presume there's no emotional attachment to it, and it's just... Oh, I'm doing this for work. This is my job. And then the ones that she counts, like, personal, like, oh, man, like, I want to do, or not like, I'm sure she wants the other ones, but, like, there's some, I met him at a bar or whatever, there's, like, some emotional attachment, not just, oh, here's the next guy for today's shoot or something, So I get both ways, but, like, in terms of the toll it takes on the body, it's still all one.
Yeah.
So I feel like it could be a little bit of both.
I get the aspect of it again, like from the mental side of things, but I just think from the physical side of things, there's no real distinction.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's same body.
There is a corn star who actually has 2 vaginas. So one vagina is for her husband or boyfriend, and then the other is for work. That is a more extreme concept that one could argue she's got a point there.
It's when I actually heard that person. But yeah, that one I get because you can just say, hey, use this one. And then...
Yep, this one's saved. It's also like how some people think like...
That would be actually very interesting. I'm curious. So you have 2 vaginas. Mm-hmm. And... You say one's for work, whatever. If the work one, like, purposely does the other one, can that be classified as sexual assault? Or maybe not, because you're doing it, but, like, but you can
yes,
say
no, it would be. It would be because
that's not this is my work vagina. This is my personal one, and I didn't want that's it. Like, could be sacred to could be different feeling, but yeah, I feel like that could be potentially sexual assault.
it is if they put it purposely in the other vagina, which consent was not given for that vagina to have intercourse, then yeah, it would be.
So you better be careful.
Mm-hmm. By the way, the name of Joe Smith's wife is Kisha Chavis. Kisha Chavis. So I get where she's coming from. Incredibly wild take. Respect to you with that take, but you're wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, I have agreed. Gonna have this.
So that's pretty much it for this week's current events, y'all. We're kind of gonna go rapid fire through this podcast. Actually, this is gonna be a pretty quick one.
Because I'm tired.
Yeah, he's tired. He only took maybe 2 naps today rather than the regular amount.
No, really, I was talking to my girlfriend. She goes, "You're not falling asleep for your podcast." I'm like, "I'm not. I have to pack," which I already packed. Thank goodness. I'm going to Vegas. But luckily, since I'm a dude, it took me 3 minutes. My girlfriend, I think she was packing all day. But that's because girls. So
I gotta disagree. I would take the same. I would take a long time to pack this.
I know that's because you're you. And, you're most dudes. Actually, deepish question. Would you have your wife, because I know because Rachel does, I think Renee does this with my dad too, but would you have your wife pack for you, pick out your shirts and say you're wearing this and just pack for you? Because that's what Rachel does. Nope. And Renee, my dad packs himself, but Renee says you're wearing this type of thing. So I'm curious,
nope. I'm choosing my clothes. If she's willing to be nice enough to help me pack, I'm down. But I'm choosing my clothes.
Yeah, see, I think. Well, I don't really care. I'll pick and choose my clothes, but I feel like, I'll choose my clothes. If we're going to if there's a special occasion on the trip, and she says, then I'll be like, hey, which nice shirt should I wear? And then I'll have to pick it out, and then I'll bag it. But for the most part, I'll just choose my stuff. Because she actually doesn't care what I wear, which is great.
That is great, actually. Because that definitely was a point of contention in my last relationship. Because really? I hate dressing up, bro. So,
yeah. But, you would for a special occasion, an anniversary.
Only anniversaries. But even then, it was kind of hard to sometimes because I would have to dress up and I would have to stay dressed up.
Point of contention, besides, she wanted you to dress up on other, non-anniversary, random Saturdays.
She wanted me to put more effort into the way that I dressed. So.
Oh, okay. Just overall.
Yeah, because guys, I'm comfort over fashion, over style. Comfort, number one. So I put on some shorts. I put on some shirts. Looks like I just rolled out of bed, and that's me. But obviously that's not gonna work.
And you worked 11 hours. No wonder. I was wondering why you were wearing that nice shirt. It makes sense. You just came back to work.
Yep. I purposely wore this. Just so I could show that this is how I dress to work, guys. Not that fancy, but way fancier than normal, I guess.
So yeah, that's pretty fancy for you. Look at this button down. All
yeah.
Nice.
This is how much I care about this job, guys. I keep all the buttons on. At the other job, this one is definitely off. Sometimes I would even have the second.
Did you had both? Wait, you have both today or not?
I did have both today, but I just forgot to unbutton.
Interesting. But you said you're quitting the second one, yes?
So that's speaking of. So thank you, Ethan, for asking how my week was. My week has been rough, guys. So we're actually technically only halfway through the week because this is the first time that we're.
This is 66 cents Thursday. It's 4 to 5 work days, at least.
Right, but it's halfway.
Think about it. We usually put on a Saturday, so Thursday We're really only missing Friday.
And Saturday too, though.
Well, Saturday usually like early, like 2, like in the middle of the day. Like we're not usually doing anything. We did last couple times. That 7.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, most of the time, I like missing. Like
anyway, Mr. Analyst. Okay, so admin, staff aide. Gee, I can't compete with that analytical mind there. It's technically middle.
Check all my benefits instead.
What?
So you can just check all my benefits instead. You know, you have the power to.
Yeah, it's so nice. I can see Ethan's everything, bro. I can see his wage.
I'm gonna need you to check something on Monday. I want to make sure that the new insurance I selected went through because I think it did, but there's like no like submit button. It said choose it and then it just did it. So I don't know if it like did it.
Why you didn't ask it to send? You can get email confirmation.
Oh, I can? I didn't see a button for that.
I don't think you did it correctly then. You should definitely do it again.
Okay.
It's not going to show on the system yet. It won't show until after open enrollment ends.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check on Monday then because I didn't see any email thing. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I'll have to check.
You actually have to enter in the email too. So if you didn't enter in any email, then you're definitely not going to get any.
I didn't enter.
No.
See, good thing I did it early, guys. Last year I just kept putting it off and I forgot. So this year I did it on day 1, so now I have time to correct it.
I actually unenrolled myself in the FSA. After all that hype I was doing for the FSA.
I saw on your story.
All the calculations I decided.
Did you?
Because it would be taking away $85 from every paycheck, and that's a little risky after we do move out. And also, worst case scenario, in case I do get laid off, all that money disappears. So it was just for the yeah, no kidding. So
that $85 can go right to your credit. I mean, you did your credit card, your loan. That's actually kind of a lot of money. $85 out of each paycheck.
But you get to choose, bro. Like it's a minimum of $10 per. No, it's a minimum of $5.
You just choose. Is that? I assume that's the highest option. 85.
No, the highest option is about 112.5.
Oh, okay. So like the upper tier.
Yeah, because it's a range. It's between 1,200 to 2,700. No, it's between 120, I think, to 2,700.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Fascinating stuff, guys. You can check out more of that on my YouTube channel. But I will say, future YouTube channel. So basically, I've been getting burnt out. I am working 46 hours a week on trying to balance jiu-jitsu, therapy, the gym, getting over the breakup, the podcast, all of that, and it's just been adding up. Even though at my part-time job, I do watch anime and read, for the last hour.
This is different because you're just not home. You're still somewhere else.
Exactly.
So, mentally, it's different because I sometimes watch YouTube videos at work, but even taking the nap, it's still not taking a nap or watching TV in my own bed or whatnot. I don't have to think about people, walking around and I have a task coming. It's different. Different setting.
See, I love talking to Ethan. I hate texting Ethan, but very great perspective. Really good perspective. He does really offer great insight sometimes. Over text, guys, he's so dry. Y'all don't understand. His man is so dry. I'll pour my heart and soul out to bro, and then over text, he's just the worst, absolute worst.
You know what I should start doing? I always forget I can't, but I started speaking my text to other people recently, and so much better. But then I realized, oh man, I have so much to say. It just keeps going. And then I'm like, oh gosh, I'm being timed. And then I start losing focus. Oh man, I have to do better. But it's a skill I'm starting. I also like texting when I'm using Apple CarPlay because you're speaking.
Yeah.
So you press it and it reads the text and it says, "You want to apply?" And yes, you just start speaking. So when I text my girlfriend or anyone on Apple CarPlay, I just send paragraphs and I just keep talking. I'm just driving something, nothing else to do. I'm just talking and talking and talking, and he goes, "Did you like to send?" I'm like, "Yes." And actually, it's pretty good at recognizing all my words. I was like, pretty cool. So, catch you when I'm driving. If you want a cool conversation.
I hope you're also focused on the road, though, because that's also.
I'm just driving. I just have to speak. I don't have to. I don't have to like look and speak. I can just speak because it hears me all over the car. So it reads it to me, and then it says like Princess texted you. It's her name. Boom, and then boom, and then it reads the text. And says, Princess, would you like to reply to Princess? I'm like, yes. And I go, boom. Would you like to send it? Yes. Send. And then it has this cute little voice. It goes like,
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I almost like to text people from that way just to hear Siri go like, send. Because it's so funny.
See, my Siri has not worked basically ever since I got AirPods. So,
that sucks.
Yeah, I am in the market for a new phone. Maybe next month. We'll see. We'll see how expenses go because there's no Black Friday sales for the phone I want anyway. So,
what type of phone?
iPhone SE Gen 3.
Does that have the USB-C cord?
Nope, it's gonna be basically this exact same thing, but Gen 3.
Okay, well, you should get an adapter or something. Because when you get a card, if you need the regular USB, you can hook it up and do the CarPlay, so you can see the map on the screen and do the text message calling. So you can just get an adapter to get the regular USB.
Can't I just connect via Bluetooth?
You could, but the CarPlay requires the Bluetooth. That's different. Like you can do the same thing, but to actually have your phone screen, your apps and stuff on your car, you need to be connected to the car's.
Well, that's whack.
USB thing. I know.
I thought
right?
you could just.
I was hoping the same thing, but yeah, no. And so I have to use actually two different. I have two different chargers in my car. One for the regular. I have the lightning cable. And I have the older one that my girlfriend gave me to do the CarPlay. But the problem with that one is, it's not lightning, so the phone doesn't charge fast. So when my phone's low, I use the lightning cable and just use the regular Bluetooth. Then when the phone's all charged up, I switch. Or if I'm going on a long drive, because I don't want to see traffic, so I know it's going to keep charging. Like if I'm going to work, I usually use the lightning one, so my phone can be charged at lunchtime. Type of thing. It's a kind of a complicated, not complicated, kind of an annoying system. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, CarPlay is pretty dope. So when you get your car, Osandha, make sure you don't have to be a new. It doesn't have to be a new car. Like CarPlay is around. So what 2015, 2016 ish.
I'm not gonna get a new car for a bit. It won't be for like probably a year or two.
That's what I'm saying. If you get any car, I'm saying when you get a car, even if you don't get a new one, I think as long as you get like a 2015 or higher, you should have access to the CarPlay.
Now, if I get a new car though, I'm going to get the latest model, bro. Like I'm gonna get that year.
A new car.
Yeah, that year or the year before.
Two terms. There's a used car and a new car. You can't. It's not a new car. It's a new car or a used car.
Okay, fine. I'm getting a new car.
Your car, your first one. So when I get a car, I'm gonna get a new car.
Yes.
English is not my first language. I know
exactly.
That's
Exactly. I wasn't even thinking that, but thank you. Because I can't afford a new car at the moment. So luckily, my parents are gonna give me the 2015, 2013 Nissan.
That one may have it. Does that be as long as there's a USB port? You may be able to do the CarPlay even in that.
I don't even have to do the CarPlay, bro. Like it's not that. I ain't texting nobody.
No. But if you want to see the map and the traffic without looking at the phone.
Oh, okay.
Like if there's an accident.
Yeah.
Automatically put in the directions and show you if there's an accident on your, how your phone right now memorizes where you go every day.
Right.
So when I get in the car, it goes 25 minutes to work. Or da-da-da-da. So that way I know, sometimes there's been quite a few accidents on the freeway. I had to get off and go a different way.
You take the freeway to get to work?
Oh, Sunday. You really don't know.
It's you working.
I live on Agora Hills, and I work in Encino.
Oh, you work in Encino.
Where do you think I work?
I thought you worked in Agora Hills.
Osandha, this is Oak Park Unified School District. I work for Los Angeles Unified School District.
Wait.
That is only in the city of Los Angeles. This is a different city. There's Calabasas
right.
is part of the Los Virgenes Unified.
Yeah, no, I know that, bro. I know that, all right.
But if Agora Hills is past Calabasas, how would LAUSD jump over a whole school district?
Okay, wise ass. Well, here's the thing, buddy boy. Malibu schools are part of LAUSD and not Los. Yes, you know how I know? Because I got Malibu schools hitting me up.
Malibu.
That makes no sense, bro, because you said that we could carpool.
Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District. It's part of SMMUSD. That's not Los Angeles.
Dog, I can guarantee you that I got it.
I looked it up right now.
But I have an email from a school in Malibu that hit me up.
What's it called?
Well, it's really down there. I gotta find it.
When I said you can carpool, because of what?
When I showed you this job, you said, "Oh, we could carpool." That sucks. It would have been in the same complex as me. That's what you said. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, you would have, because I work in Encino. There's multiple buildings there's multiple trailers. One's maintenance and operations, which is hiring, and which they're still looking for an admin staff aide. And then there's me, Tex North, which is another trailer across the parking lot. I would have been in the same parking. There's multiple departments in my building.
No, okay.
And we can carpool from our apartment to work in Woodland Hills to Lake Balboa. Not from Agora Hills to Lake Balboa. I was assuming we'd be living together and we could work in the same spot, and that's how we can carpool.
No. What you're saying makes total sense right now, but that's not how it was, though. I'm telling you, it was a Malibu job, and then you saw that, and you're like, "Ooh,
job."
It was in Malibu.
I never saw. You never sent me a Malibu job.
I'm looking it up. I will find it.
Osandha, okay, let me give you some updates, podcast. Osandha doesn't know really stuff, right?
Look, no. Once I walk somewhere,
a map.
On a map, no. But once I walk somewhere, I know how to get there. All right.
But you haven't walked to any of these places we're talking about. So how is that? Nothing's valid. It's not valid. You certainly haven't walked to that Malibu school you're talking about, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I will find it. Because I specifically remember Ethan saying, "Oh, we could work in the same complex." I remember that specifically.
Yes, because you mentioned this maintenance. No, it wasn't Malibu. It was maintenance and operations. MAI. So you may have gotten confused there or something.
I feel like either Ethan's gaslighting me or I got a false memory going on right now. Let's see.
Maintenance and operations. I get how you may thought Malibu because it's MAI, but that's the only possible way you could work in the same complex as me. And I remember the conversation, and that's what you said. Poop. That's what you said.
We'll have to update the people on this one next week. Because I will find this. See here you go. He said, "Tis, we could have carpooled."
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mulholland, not Malibu.
Mulholland, exactly. That's part of LAUSD, Osandha.
There we go. So you see, you guys watch that right here. So Ethan said, "See already. Here we go. Oh my God, that's the school in the same complex where I worked."
Oh yes, Mulholland is literally across the street from me. Like, it's Mulholland Middle School. It's right outside the gate. So if you parked in the same parking lot, you could have walked right across the street, and then hopefully you would remember how to get there since you're walking, and then you'd be right there.
Oh, that's on me. Yeah, guys. So he's right. It is in Lake Balboa. See, what happened was I saw Mulholland Middle School, and I was thinking Mulholland the street rather than Mulholland,
which is also not in Malibu.
But it is in Calabasas. Hence my confusion.
Not in Malibu. And Mulholland Street also goes all the way to West Los Angeles, so it's a long street.
Damn, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. So, well, I just took like 3 L's right there. So that was pretty pathetic by me.
Never doubt the map man.
I didn't doubt the map man because of the map man. I doubted it because of that was good. I gotta give myself props for that one. I doubted it because you said we could have carpooled. That's what threw me off. But now I get it. In my defense, you could have clarified what you meant by what, you could have said, oh, we could have, I don't know. You know what, fine.
Carpool to the place that's across the street from me? I don't know how to make it more clear than that.
Right, you did not say yeah, okay, alright, that's all.
I did say it.
You said the same complex as me, and then I was still thinking Mulholland. Oh, it must be in Calabasas, and then that's why I thought this whole time you worked in a gore. So actually, now I understand why you're okay with moving to Woodland Hills, because it is closer to
That's crazy.
This really just opens up a lot. It really just changes everything. See, guys, this is why commuting.
A 5-minute commute to work. No, Osandha, it's 30 minutes each way.
Now I understand how. Because I was also thinking you were talking about the CarPlay thing, and I'm like, this man drives like what 10 minutes max. How? What is he doing? Like
30 minutes. I leave at 6:30 in the morning, and then I leave at 3:20 and get back here at 4. So it's actually like there's a little bit of traffic each way. So it's like 35 minutes.
This totally clears so many doors, bro. It's crazy. And yeah, obviously you would rather take the freeway. I mean, technically you could just take surface streets the whole time, but obviously the freeway's faster.
It would take over an hour if I did. I don't know where I could take surface streets from. Woodland Hills, I just hop on Victory, and then I'm there in 15 minutes.
Which I do know, Victory Boulevard, guys. That's a very popular street.
Used to work.
Oh, gotcha. That's Victory Boulevard. Okay. Which I did walk. You see, I walked that street. I walked. Yep. Which does prove the theory right there, don't it? Well,
speaking of that, we have some development news. The Q DeSoto development just topped out today, so congrats. It'll be open for rentals in 2025. It's across the street from where we want to live.
Topped out? What does that mean?
Do not get your dirty mind. Just like you did when you saw student Q on my resume. Or on
no. Whoa. Let's clarify for the people. No, I did not. I just thought that was super weird that this man had cum on his resume. All right, that's it. Okay, let's clarify that. Let's clarify that.
It's funny because my girlfriend had the same reaction.
Exactly. You see, it wasn't just like don't make it out to be like I'm a weirdo. All right, no. Okay, it's a horrible abbreviation. Whoever thought of abbreviating student cumulative records to student cum clearly was a pedophile. Okay, I had this conversation with you, and
It's funny because I didn't even really think of it until you said it. I'm like, yeah, it is an interesting.
That's horrible. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Uncalled for.
But top out means that they're at the highest level and they can start to. They don't have any more to construct. That means it's on the wrapping up phase. The crane is down. They're putting in the windows and stuff. And units, furnishing units.
Unfortunately, that is luxury apartment living, and I can't afford that. And Coda is not allowed. So,
I know. There.
Question, Ethan, why did you?
Have more traffic on the street when all those people move in? So be aware.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
Because it's right across the street.
Okay. Why did you stop your urbanist YouTube channel?
Okay, so I shot up to like 50, 60 subscribers in a week. But then that was during COVID, so then I had more free time. But then, because that required making a lot of PowerPoints and stuff. But then with the theme parks opening, I was like, all right, I didn't have time to make the PowerPoints, and I'm working. Then also, that's when I wasn't working at LAUSD. Then I got the job at Daniel Webster Middle School in 2020. So I had to. I was tired.
That makes sense. Because I was.
I have it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, what'd you do?
No,
Sell it?
I could have deactivated it, but I mean, I can still have it.
Oh, yeah. I was curious because you actually got good views on that.
I know, it was pretty cool. I should go check some of those videos out. That was pretty information.
So, basically, y'all. I mean, I could talk about my week, but like I said, burnt out. I'm cutting my hours. I cut my hours in half at the other job from 6 to 3.
And you said your week didn't talk about you quitting. You didn't say you're quitting yet.
I'm not quitting yet. I'm not gonna quit until March. Because if I quit before March, I owe them. If I quit before March,
now and you're gonna wait until March.
Well, that's why I'm halving it instead of doing it 100%.
What do you mean you're halving it?
I cut my hours from 6 to 3.
Oh, so you only do it one day a week?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's better.
Yeah. And then on Tuesdays, instead of going to both jobs, I'm gonna do therapy on Tuesdays instead. That'll clear up my schedule. So Monday, work, jujitsu. Tuesday, work, therapy. Wednesday, work, jujitsu. Thursday, work. Friday, work out. Saturday, chill, work out. Sunday, vegetate. Absolutely, just be dead to the world.
At least in a couple weeks, you have a couple days off, so you get to relax.
That is true, but I'm like I told you, I'm going to be sad those days. I'm going to try to figure out how to cope with that, but I might watch Charlie Brown or something.
Why don't you just on Friday, come to Universal?
You guys are going on Friday or Saturday? You didn't clarify.
Probably Friday.
Oh, you see, probably Friday. Cause okay, I mean, I'll check. Cause with the union, we do get discounted tickets. So
yeah. Yes, you do, Osandha. So
I might come. I do mess with Universal.
That's the first day of Grinchmas. You can say hello to the Grinch.
Okay, it's cool. I just want I want to go to Harry Potter. Harry Potter #1 for me.
Of course. Then you can see the Christmas projection show they have on the castle of Osandha.
Is Mario extra?
No, it's not extra.
Wow, really?
No, it's part of your ticket.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help with buying the season pass, maybe. But we'll see. Again, it just depends on credit card, the iPhone.
It's $179.
Well, it's because when I went to the website, they said, "Oh, pay $20 for Mario World." That's what.
Oh no, so you can buy an early entry ticket. That's just for that.
Okay.
That's just to get in an hour early before the park opens.
Oh.
But you
Interesting.
still have to buy a ticket on top of that.
Right. The hour early before the park opens is very enticing, though. Obviously not for me because I'm not gonna wake up that early. But like,
oh no, it's sold out pretty rapidly. It used to. So definitely nice extra cash bonus for those kiddos. Those Brian Roberts, CEO of Comcast.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the workers there.
Universe. No, they don't get the bonus. It goes in here, they just have to work it.
Well, that sucks.
I know.
I've heard bad things about
5 a.m.
I've heard bad things about working at Universal.
You know, there's bad things about working at all those theme parks, especially in special events. You know, the Horror Nights people, the Fright Festival, they're not scary people have to leave at 4 in the morning.
I feel like the scare actors enjoy it though.
Oh no, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, I'm talking
the regular people.
The main entrance of the guest control, or the ride operators. The rides open. You have to wait till every single person gets out of line, and people can get in line up until a minute before the park closes.
Oh, that's annoying.
All the way through, and then you get to go home. No. After the last person leaves, then you have to cycle the ride to make sure and clear up the cleanup. Cycle the ride vehicle to make sure no one dropped anything. And then you have to just kind of test the rides and just make sure it's working. And then you have to put the vehicles in the maintenance storage area. And then you can go.
That's horrendous.
I know, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's why at Chuck E. Cheese, I think we would close the doors like 30 minutes before. I don't remember, but it was, it
makes sense because that one has a lot of cleanup too.
Yeah.
That's the things you were telling me to clean up. Oh, disgusting.
Fun fact, guys, I had to clean up vomit a couple, maybe once or twice. Nothing too bad. It could have been worse. So what I also wanted to say was, so I was doing my DUI class today, and let me tell you, I had an interesting student in there because he had a good perspective, but it was just, he was talking about how he is addicted to power, and he doesn't see that as a bad thing. And
a little supervillain in here. Okay.
And then he compared himself to Napoleon, Alexander the Great, George, like a couple other like powerful, influential figures, and because I'm a counselor, I couldn't cuss him out, or I couldn't be my uncensored self around him, so I had to kind of filter myself and be respectful. Being addicted to power. Okay, so here's the question: have you ever been addicted to anything, Ethan?
I like gambling,
but I don't think you're addicted because you have rules. And everything.
No, I can easily stop. Like, I haven't bought a lot. I bought a lottery ticket with my big paycheck this time, but for that, I haven't bought a lottery ticket in quite a while because it wasn't in my budget. So, I don't know. I feel like I can stop. Like I used to play lots of Grand Theft Auto and stuff, and NBA and games. So I can stop. Someone says stop, or if I need to, So, I'm addicted to breathing because I like to stay alive. Yes.
Well, that's it for this episode of the horrendous. That was horrible. Jesus Christ. Because he then asked me if I was addicted.
I'm a hypochondriac. I'm addicted to making sure I'm healthy and not dying. That could be a thing. Yeah, look.
You're paranoid. I wouldn't call you an
Oh yeah, but look, I'm always checking my heart rate. Is that an addiction?
You don't wear it when you're sleeping, though. That's the mistake. You're missing on valuable sleep data.
I don't know. I don't have the cool one like yours. So I don't know if it tracks.
It does. Yes, it does. I know for a fact it does.
Oh, and I feel okay. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, I have two things. One, I sleep. My two sleeping positions are not ideal for things on me. Like, I like to sleep with my arms and I just wouldn't feel comfortable. I feel. But two, and I saw this post, there's thing on Facebook or something or Twitter, and it said something like with couples. It said, you know, do you when you're sleeping, do you guys cuddle or do you have your cuddle time, but then you need your own space? I know that's a good question. I, for one, need my own space. Like me and my girlfriend will cuddle in bed, and then maybe she'll fall asleep. Then, unless I'm super tired and I just fall asleep, I have to turn around, and I need like a couple inches to just like my own space. Because one, I'll get hot, and two, I like to. Again, I need those two sleeping positions. So it's hard for me if I don't have those two sleep. So what do you think? Do you need your own space when you're in bed sleeping with your wife or future wife, or do you think you'll be arms wrapped around each other while you're sleeping?
So I never actually had a sleepover with my ex, so I don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say I tend to need my own space. The other thing is, so number one, I snore pretty loudly. So
I guess that's in sleep, so makes sense.
Thankfully, yeah.
Well, I mean, we never, no, not in the weird. Like we never went on a trip or something. Like, you've never been in the area, and not even like a sleepover, like anything, or you've been sleeping. So I realized, out of all these years, I've never heard you or seen you sleep. Crazy. Interesting.
Yes. So I have not had a sleepover with Ethan, nor have I had a sleepover with a girl either. So I'm, both ways. So I would say that I would probably need.
What is it? Am I gonna hear you snoring through the walls in the apartment?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that loud.
You can ask my ex, but it's pretty loud.
First of all, how do you know? Do you record yourself? Like, how would you know how loud your snoring is? You're just trusting other.
I hear it when I'm sleeping.
You hear, but still, you're okay. But you're right. You are the source. So, of course, be the loudest at the source. As someone honestly, and your ex. I mean, I guess, but has someone in a different room said, "Man, I heard you snore," like your mom or dad, right there in your house. Do they ever say, "Oh, son, you're snoring"? But are they doing it to be mean, or they actually
they're genuinely saying it, but they're not being mean about it because they both snore too. So they can't hate. Wait
a second. So how could they? Oh, okay. I guess one could be up. I was say, how could they? Okay, but
and we could be sleeping at different times, my guy.
Yeah.
That was a horrible question.
So do you hear, right now, are they sleeping?
Yes, but I have AirPods in and they're set to noise isolation, so.
Okay, but when they're off, would you be able to hear their snoring?
Yeah.
But also, but your rooms are back, behind your walls.
We have a smaller house, yeah. We don't have that big, fancy, mega million house that you got going on over there. So
interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll judge myself when I actually hear you snore for once.
Yeah, you can finally get to see me sleep, you little psycho. I will probably, during Black Friday, I actually want to buy snore tape so that I start to not snore.
Why don't you just use a medicine, or is that sleep apnea? What isn't there snoring things?
Sleep apnea is a little different. There's different levels to it, bro. My coworker, she needs to use a CPAP or something machine in order to. It's something that's even worse. When you have a higher level of sleep apnea, I believe, because you legitimately stop breathing at that point. I'm not that bad. If I stop breathing, then I usually just wake up.
But what's a sleep cap? What you say is a machine, or
it's like a machine, yeah.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
That's kind of.
Yep. So, in terms of, to answer your original question, I would not mind cuddling depending on the weather, but later on, I'm definitely gonna have to separate myself. I actually would want to sleep in 2 separate blankets, which is something that European countries do, but it's like almost like taboo over here for whatever reason. But because one thing that I hate to have my feet in the blanket. I had to have my feet exposed. And my ex, she would like to have the feet in the blanket. So yeah.
2 blankets solves that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you be like insecure, or like would you? I guess insecure about their snoring, like the cuddling. Like, would you be like, would you want to cuddle? Not because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm snoring, or if she hates it.
No, if she, I mean,
good.
I don't think so. If she has a problem with it, then I mean, like, I get it because it's keeping her up. But like, I wouldn't be insecure about it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
If I like someone, I don't know about snores thing. Like, I wonder if like, man, I want to sit next to this person. Like, I'm scared because, I don't want.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it too. Yeah, I can see it too. Like, we'll see. I guess it just depends on how new the relationship is and everything. Speaking of, guys, I did get a new pair of shoes. So this is my first new pair of Jordans in about 4 years.
Wow,
and
is that your next step to transforming yourself? I like the blue.
I like the blue too. This is pretty cool. These were $197. Definitely not. No, the laces are in here.
Dang it.
Definitely not worth the money. But I will probably keep these bad boys because I will save them for date nights. Because I can't wear my barefoot shoes during date night. These would look pretty sick on a date night, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep these bad boys. And the suede is nice. So excited about those.
First step into your new self, huh?
Sure. Yeah, we'll see. I don't plan on dating until bare minimum. Earliest would be after we move out. Realistically speaking, we're talking about the end of my 20s, maybe.
I'm not talking about dating. I said your new self.
Oh, right. Yes. I mean, my new self.
First step into your new self.
I'm being reborn, guys. The phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Yeah, that doesn't require dating. That's just
this is true.
Feeling good about yourself. Mm-hmm.
Feeling good, masturbating less. I've cut it down. I've cut it down to 1.
Fine. I've masturbated for the first time in actually months earlier this week because I almost forgot what it felt like. I was like, oh wow, this is nice.
Wow, that's insane. Well, I mean, Ethan's having sex on the regular, guys. So that's. I mean, I would like to do that. Like once I do, if I'm married, I would like to be doing it every day. So like,
whoa, see, I can't do that.
So like, at least 6 days a week.
I think it's honestly, even now, I think it's been like a couple of weeks.
Really?
I'm tired. Yeah. That's all we do.
Yeah.
We have conversations and watch movies and go places.
Boring. Just kidding. Really? I thought y'all were doing it like every 2 to 3 times a week, minimum.
Oh no! First of all, it would be once a week, and then, okay, you gotta think also the situation, right? At her house, she has a it's really type family, so I can't go in her. We can only hang out downstairs at her house. When I go over there, only downstairs, and there's cameras in her house. Because again, parents, super nice parents. They're just like religious and Mormon and religious, fantastic people.
Huh.
So we're just down with them. And when she comes here, then it can happen. But she leaves early. Or she has to go home. If it's during the week, she leaves early because school's the next day. And so if we're doing something beforehand, like going somewhere or eating or watching a movie, then time runs out. And so really the weekends are when we have the max amount of time together. It's the only real time to do it.
So y'all just do it on the days when she's over and you're about to film the podcast, because that's what it seems like.
No, just like sometime on the weekend. Sometimes during the week, but also because during that week, I'm telling you, I'm tired.
That's
6:30 in the morning stuff. Boy, sometimes I try, but I'm like, I'm tired.
Doug, I don't care how tired I am. If I have given
the little horny boy.
if I'm given the opportunity, I'm smashing. Like without a doubt in my mind. Like without a doubt, guys, because y'all need to keep in mind that even when I was dating my ex, we were still only seeing each other once a week. So during that one day a week, so definitely if I start dating someone again, like I'm minimum 5 days a week. So
yeah, I don't know how you have so much cum in you. With your 4 times of jacking off a day and this and that. Like, I don't know how your ball factory can keep up. You must have some good unions down there for those employees, because they are workaholics.
I do really think that my little Osandhas are firing. I really think that they are firing. I think my semen quality.
You honestly, you better use protection, because I honestly think with that much cum, you probably getting very fertile. You can get some people pregnant real fast and all that cum you got down there. So I hope you use protection. You do whatever you do.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you have a lot of babies. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even do that. Like, I can't even when I masturbate. Before my girlfriend, or even yesterday, I've always usually done it in one time, and I was like, okay, I'm okay. Because 2 and 3 and 4, I can't do that. Something comes out, but it's little, and then I'm like,
it is a little. I'm not gonna say it's a lot all of the time, but like it depends.
But
like
the fact that you have the desire to keep.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Like there's only like a handful of times I had desire to even go 2 times.
What you have to keep in mind is that I started masturbating in elementary school.
I know, which is also crazy.
No, it's not that weird, because once in AP Art History, my teacher was talking about her kids in elementary school, how like guys will be guys. Like she was just talking about how like they were just on her bed and they just were just like playing with their dicks. So.
What were they masturbating?
I don't know. I mean, but playing with their dicks.
I mean, I used to like fondle my dick. Like
I was masturbating them.
Well, not fondle, but not the up and down nose, but it's nice and warm, so you should keep my hand down there and go to sleep.
Oh, okay, maybe not then. No, I was masturbating.
No. I know what you're doing.
I was humping the carpet.
You're masturbating in your mom's womb, probably.
That sounds a little weird.
Well, that's a good deal.
Yeah, y'all. I started having sex dreams
when she gave birth to you, it probably came out like that.
When she gave birth to me, fun fact, y'all, I didn't cry.
Because you're too busy orgasm.
Which is probably the coldest thing I've ever done in my life. I wasn't crying when I came out of the womb. Oh, imagine that. That's insane.
Also, that's kind of not good. The crying part's healthy to make sure when the baby's alive and breathing. And that's why they say crying is good when you're coming out, because like healthy. You didn't come out crying. Means you came out a little mad or something. I was going. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe you're mad because you're jacking off in the womb. How they come out? Now you're getting revenge by going 4 times a night here.
When did you start to have sex dreams?
I don't remember.
First grade for me.
School, Okay, it wasn't first grade. Probably in middle school.
I remember I had a crush on a white girl named Corey, and I within like maybe a couple days, maybe a few weeks, I don't know, but this was first grade.
You dated a few weeks?
No. I'm just saying within a few weeks or within a few days.
I think you said you dated a few weeks.
Nah, I started having sex dreams. So I dreamt that she was peeing on me, and because I thought that's how sex was.
It's like golden showers or something.
No, I don't. But like that's just what I thought it was back then. So yeah, that. So believe it or not,
maybe you just had a pee and you woke up, pee in your pants.
No, I would have dreams where I had to pee in like class, and then I would wake up and I had to go. So I have had those dreams.
Well, I have had dreams where a lot of dreams I had to pee, but a couple of them where I woke up and oops, I peed in my pants and my sleep. Now it's very annoying because it's wet and I have to change.
I think I've only had that happen once. I know I peed in my pants once because I was watching The Brave Little Toaster and I couldn't make it to the bathroom in enough time.
I'm talking about when I'm sleeping.
When I'm sleeping, I've only done it once. I've had wet dreams, but I don't really remember peeing.
A couple of wet dreams too. I don't like those either. Again,
those are annoying.
And I'm like,
yeah. Wet dreams are annoying. Well,
I can't believe you had a girl with a golden shower dream.
Again, bro, like I didn't realize that vaginas were a thing. So in my dream, she was peeing on me with a penis.
How are you so sexually horny?
In first grade. Grade, we're talking.
Like that some hormonal genetic thing, or is that a coping mechanism? What's going on with this sexual horniness?
I don't know. I think I just had a lot of testosterone because I remember fondling myself in like preschool, Montessori.
I hope you didn't do that in class. Oh God.
Well, as you know, I've told you I jacked off in high school.
No, I'm talking about the preschool part or the first grade.
No, you psycho.
Or if you go to that girl and just start touching her boobs.
No, what is wrong with you? I wasn't assaulting anyone. Jesus Christ.
You're over here thinking. Well, I said that not in like not like on purpose, but since you're in first grade, you may have not, like you said, you don't even know what's happening. So I don't know, or maybe you're thinking something and you're like, I don't know what's going on, but here's that girl and
no. I've been afraid of women all my life. No, that wasn't happening.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, but
or even like go up to him. Well, you said you're afraid, but like not even touch it, but like I imagine like a first grader again who didn't know why they had this dream, or maybe you didn't know why, but some other first grader didn't know why they had a dream. Go up to the girl they had a dream of. And go, I had a dream of you peeing on me. Why did that happen? Like something like that. Some embarrassing thing like that.
No, luckily that didn't happen. Can you imagine? That would have been horrible.
I know. But again, like first grade, you don't well, most likely you don't know.
I mean, I think back then, no, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble with it for it. If I were to say that now at first
obviously.
grade, at first, if I was in first grade right now and I was saying that, I think there would be an issue.
Maybe.
I just think
Okay, well, there's like whatever age, like I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking like, other like people who like kids who actually are too young to even know what's going on, and they're just literally asked someone like maybe a priest, whoever age can talk. I feel like that'd be very embarrassing for the person and for the kid and for everyone. Like, oops, but they just don't know, so they're like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Fun fact: one thing we learned in class today is that because we were watching a video about addiction, and the guy said that all children are narcissists.
You asked me of my addiction. I found yours, jacking off.
No, because I can't stop. I did stop for many years, but from elementary school to middle school.
Anything sexual.
My addiction was food. I had a binge eating disorder, so that's what I shared with the class.
But also anything sexual. Thinking about it, making jokes about it.
That's not an addiction. That's just my personality. What do you mean?
It's a sex addiction. It's a thing.
I'm not a sex
You also just said you would have sex every single day.
I said 6 days a week. 6 days a week.
Okay. Let me look this up. If you have sex 6 days a week.
My ex wanted to do it every day, so.
Well, I help is available. This person.
That's funny.
You're a sex addict if you feel like you don't have control over your sexual behavior. You have feeling is negative on your life. Alright, maybe you're not a sex addict.
I just have a high sex drive.
Sex addiction is the active use of sexual behavior, whether it's masturbation, an internet porn addiction, fetishes, or behavior of self or others.
Now that is one thing I do have a problem with. It's hard for me to jack off without porn. That is something I do have a problem. So that, yes, absolutely. That's also why though, like I want to have sex every day because then I'm not going to watch porn.
Your girl or your wife wouldn't be enough, even if you didn't have sex every day.
I would hope that she is. You know, I could just like masturbate to like nudes of her or something. But that's the thing. The very act of left hand phone, right hand penis is a turn on because of, you know, that's a problem.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last time I watched porn, I didn't even get naked.
What does that mean?
That means I watched porn without jacking up.
Okay. So you were just watching it for fun?
Yeah, I typed in Mia Khalifa because I would want to see her. But before that, I haven't watched porn in years, actually.
But you felt the urge to see a video of Mia Khalifa?
Yeah, but not to jack off, just to look at it.
Just to look at it.
And then watch video, and I just watch one. Usually when I watch porn, I just watch one video, and that's it. Then I jack off one time, and I'm done.
Huh. I would say you watching the video and not jacking off is weirder than watching the video and jacking off. Oh
yeah. Watching the video and jacking off is what you're supposed to do. So I'm saying that I didn't get a point enough to jack off on this.
Oh, okay. You know what? You probably just have low T, maybe, you know?
Low T?
Yeah.
I had all my tea was used in my younger days, Osandha.
Yeah, because you were a whore.
That's right. And now I'm chilling, you know. Living, exploring different portions of my body and my, emotional state.
Okay.
Why'd you make that face?
You're exploring different portions of your body?
Yeah, I'm learning about myself and my exploring emotions and emotional connections.
Okay. Alright. That's fair. That? You're touching yourself in different ways. Let's say that. Yeah. It's just the fact that you're like...
I like better than... Sex is cool. But you know what I like better? Kissing.
Agreed. 100,000%. kissing is way better than sex.
And then I like cuddling, and I like sex. You know, I really feel like a person's. Feel.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
With kissing and cuddling, I feel like I'm more in touch with my girlfriend, but via kissing and cuddling than just having sex.
Well, yeah, because you've had so much mindless sex. You whore. Yeah, exactly. Boom!
That's
boom!
Right.
That's right! That was bars by me.
But, like, nothing more getting in tune than your girlfriend's feelings and just giving her a big hug and staring in her eyes and saying, "You have such a beautiful face," and then giving you a nice kiss on the lips.
Alright, guys. Well, that was this week's episode of the Melting Potatoes.
You didn't answer my week. How rude.
How was your week, buddy?
It was good. I got a $5,000 paycheck because that aforementioned raise I was talking about earlier.
Did you say aforementioned?
Aforementioned.
Aforementioned, bro.
Whatever. You don't know English, first language.
What the hell is aforementioned? Aforementioned, dog.
Look it up. Aforementioned.
I know it's not. You look it up. I know for a fact that it's aforementioned.
You don't know for a fact anything because English is not your first language.
I worked hard to become the scholar that I am.
And then I went to Vegas for the weekend, and I got a $500 Sony camera, vlogging camera for my YouTube channel that I will be testing out this weekend. It's all set up though, and all charged up.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, I made sure it was charged up this week. Also, guys, don't forget it will be raining next week, so be prepared. On Wednesday and Thursday.
We live in California, by the way, y'all.
Yes, Southern California. Considering that we talked about Los Angeles Unified School District earlier this podcast.
Well, yeah, but, clearly some people who even work at Los Angeles Unified School District don't know.
It's aforementioned.
That's exactly what I...
Denoting a thing a person previously mentioned.
That's... in fact, what I said, right? I looked up aforementioned, which is what the hell you said, alright? And it corrected it to what I said. So,
and that was my week. Oh, I get to see Jordan tomorrow, and my father and Renee.
That's cool. Do your father and Renee live in Vegas? Like, do they have a house in Vegas still, or did they sell that?
No, they have a house in Vegas. We're staying in my nice room. Yeah, have a bathtub in there, nice TV, and a nice bed. That sounds good.
See, that's how I want to travel. I want to travel, but I want to sleep in my own bed at the end of the night. Why
don't you just get timeshares?
Because everyone hates on timeshares and tries to get out of them after they get them.
Well, you can have your own bed. It can be yours forever.
I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because I hate traveling.
And they only get out of them when they don't use them. But if you travel, you go to it over and over, you get use out of it, then it's not bad.
But I would only go once a year tops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go once every year. Once every other year.
Alright. Maybe. What I do really want to do is I want to spend a day at a beach house in Malibu or like at a cool beach because
Osandha, where is Malibu?
Near Calabasas.
No.
Los Angeles. It's Los Angeles.
No.
What do you mean no? Yes, it is Malibu. What do you mean?
Malibu is its own city, and it's on the coastline. Calabasas is different.
But it's in L.A. County. No?
That's right.
There we go. See, that's why I said you didn't specify. You didn't ask me what city. You just said, where is it?
I said, where is Malibu? You said it's in Los Angeles. It's not.
But it's in Los Angeles County.
Yeah, but you said it's in Los Angeles.
The county was silent. The county was silent. It was implied.
Near Calabasas, which is only half true.
Anyway, I like Malibu. I like Santa Monica more, but we'll see. Now that's something that I would want to do with girl, because again, horny, sex. So I'm still flabbergasted by your.
Why don't you just get an Airbnb beach house?
Because I don't like Airbnb, but that's also tempting.
Oh, update on the story, guys. That person that wouldn't move out finally moved out.
Oh, she did?
Yes, I saw it this week. Yes, she finally got out.
I know y'all don't know what we're talking about because that was one of our lowest viewed podcasts. So, that's what I get.
Osandha should link it up top.
Oh, yeah, you know what? So I will do that, yes.
Check out the original story.
Yes, because we actually talked about the whole Israel-Palestine situation, but I didn't want to profit off that, so that's why I didn't mention that at all in the title or the thumbnail. But clearly...
You don't want to profit off a demonetized... a podcast is something monetized.
My ethics are sometimes all over the place, you know?
But Osandha, you said you don't get my point. The point is we're not making money.
You're right. I mean, yes, but I also just... You know how I am, alright? But yes, you are right. Logically, you're correct.
Osandha made no sense.
Logically, you're correct. What do you, I just said you're correct.
Yeah, but the first part, you didn't explain to anyone how you are. You just saying words, and you mentioned no reason as to why you thought that was a bad idea or a good idea. Or anything. You just said, yo, you know how I am.
Alright, guys, so if there's bad things going on in the world, I don't want to bring it up and profit off it to an extent. For example, Kobe died in 2020. I filmed an unboxing. I'm sorry, the "You're So Sad" was just so. It was just.
Are you okay?
They're so sad.
What is wrong? It was a very sad event.
It was.
I think Osandha's getting delirious. It's 11 hours and 2 minutes left last. Alright, just remind us, guys, and comments, never record at 10 p.m. again. Really.
Oh, man. Okay, alright. So...
What's wrong with so sad?
It was just the way you said. Because normally you go, so sad. You normally have a tone where you say things like that. That was not your regular tone. You was like, so sad. You see? Exactly. It wasn't exactly. That's what I'm saying right there. It wasn't your regular tone. Your normal tone is damn, that's a shame, right? But that time you just did it so fast, so sad. It was just so, that was not how you normally say it. Alright. Whew. Okay, so, I filmed the unboxing video of his shoes, and I spent a good 2 hours on that, prepping it and all that good stuff, and I never released that video to the public, just because, again, I didn't feel comfortable making a video profiting off his death, even though my channel was nowhere near monetization. But it's just like, in the event that it does get to monetization, I still feel bad.
You can turn the monetization off for that.
Correct.
Or you can make it a fundraiser.
Well, I don't know about the fundraiser thing back then, but it was just one of those things where, like, the video, if it did go viral, it's causing my channel to go viral, and it's
it makes sense, because then it'll help you with monetization.
Yep. So thus, that is why I try not to profit off other people's pains to an extent. I'm not perfect, but for the most part, I mean, like, for example, we obviously, we marketed off Jada Smith and Will Smith is maybe in pain over the situation. I don't know. So, yeah. But besides that, this was another episode of the Bouncing Potatoes. I was Osandha.
And I was Ethan.
In terms of today's quote, there's no shame in being weak. The shame is in staying weak. Shout out Figolian from Black Clover.